gentlemen, please welcome Chris Kluwe.
As our society, as humanity, unlocks more and more knowledge, we must work just as hard, if not harder, on stability and empathy and peace, because the risk of total destruction grows larger and larger the more power we amass. One madman with a meteor, one sociopath with smart matter, one ethically challenged despot with access to a doomsday device. Where is everybody? Exactly where their intelligence led them. If you look at our progress over the last, say like 200 or 300 years in terms of our technological progress, it is increasing exponentially. It is going up like that. I mean, we've gone from steam power to nuclear power to out in space to bioengineering to genetically modified crops. I mean, we're increasing faster and faster and faster in terms of our technological progress. In terms of our empathic progress, that's going very linearly. It's, here's a war. Here's not a war. Here's a war. Here's not a war. It's a gap between the two. And if we don't figure out how to close that gap, if we don't figure out how to choose empathy, how to choose not to push the button, then we're never going to close it naturally. And at some point, someone will push the button. Because when you look back through history, civilization has a 100% failure rate. There are no exceptions to this. Every single human society throughout the test of time has failed. And they have done it either by fomenting conflict from within, by oppressing members of their own society, or they've done it by seeking conflict from without, by trying to take something from someone else. That is what we do. We're human beings. We look at, okay, what can we currently get from what we have versus what will this cost us 20, 50, 100 years down the line? And you see that right now with the issue of climate change. The fact that 99% of scientists in the world agree that climate change is something that is happening. This is going to affect us. We need to start planning on how we're going to deal with this right now. But you have a lot of other people who stand to lose some money from doing that. And they can't look past the immediacy of quarterly earnings reports and understand that 25 years from now, when your business is underwater, your quarterly earnings reports don't really matter that much because you no longer have a business. If we do not figure out how to solve these things, if we do not figure out how to address these problems, well, we already know where we're going to end up because we have ended up there every single time before. So rather than keep walking down that same path, let's try to do something differently this time. Let's try to choose a different path. Let's make sure that everyone has the same opportunity to succeed. Let's make sure everyone has access to the same resources. So that way we don't have those conflicts. We don't have groups fighting against each other. And that's why I wrote the book. That's why I continue speaking out. That's why I write other things.